amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much and remain blessed.
Well, we've now been joined by Honorable Dachun Bagos, who is a member of National Security and Intelligence Committee, also Deputy Chairman, Anti-Corruption Committee in the House of Representatives, whose constituency, as you saw there, witnessing that current challenge. Good morning, and thank you for joining us on the program. Well, you heard your colleague, Honorable Ogun, speaking about the impeachment move, but if you could start off with what the situation currently is in your constituency before you delve into his own parts, the latter part of what he says. So what is going on at the moment?
Yeah, well, good morning, Chamberlain and Nigeria. Now, the situation is calm at the moment, but tension still high, still mourning. The two that are in the hospital are stable. I visited them yesterday. One of the women that had a gunshot and the child that his arm was amputated. Doctors were able to stabilize the child. The child is 5 months old, not even 8 months. The doctors have stabilized him, and I believe he will better. So the situation is calm, but tensions are very, very, very high. People are disappointed, people are worried, and at the same time, people are scared because there are still rumors of information of another attack likely in another community. So that's how the people live in fear every day. The men within the communities don't sleep because of intelligence of any likely attack that might happen. So that's the life our people have found themselves. They don't go to the farm again, scared of being attacked. And so a lot of issues. But then, as it is, trying to manage the people as it is.
Well, so to the latter part of what Honorable Ogun was speaking about, that he doesn't see this ending. I mean, the fact that even if politically speaking, the action that the members or some members in the National Assembly want to take, impeaching the president, they think is that going to even go the whole hog? Why start it if they can't finish it?
Well, there's a statement that a step of 1,000 miles. To me, whatsoever step we need to take to address the issue of insecurity in this country is a welcome idea. Like in my own constituency, with what happened, intelligence were there. People notice was even given to the community that they will be attacked. Security did not come to condone the area and to make the people feel safe. At the same time, at the meeting, because of what has happened and the tension, the local government convened a security meeting, and at the meeting, someone threatened that, and security did not even invite the person that threatened at that security meeting. And at the same time, it happened. And the same person is not being invited for interrogation. Nobody is arrested after 24 hours, Chamberlain. And what do you expect us to say as the lawmakers? The people represented us to do the right thing. So even if it will not work, I stand for the impeachment. Even if, no matter what, let my people know that I have taken a step to secure them. That's why they send me to the National Assembly, to make laws and at the same time to ensure that the laws are working. So I have a law for an alternative. So if the law for an alternative to see that we have a new face and a new government through the Constitution, so even if it did not work, let my people know that I have tried.
Well, because Honorable,
there are a lot of issues that so I support it. Even if it work or it did not work, I support it. People are dying on a daily basis. People will not be able to go to farm this very season, and the economy is getting bad. 2023 is going to be worse in terms of hunger because of food insecurity. These people are not being arrested. Rather, the people that bandits were able to rescue their own in prisons, but government could not rescue our people that are being captured back. So which means the bandits are even trying to show that they are more powerful than the government. So now, when people see the security on the road, they are not scared. But when they see a dressed headsman looking like a bandit, they are scared and they run away. So how are situations being turned around into the country? And the confidence and trust is being lost by the people on a daily basis. What are you going to tell people for a campaign in 2023?
Honorable Bagos, in addition to the intelligence that you said was provided ahead of this most recent attack in your constituency, there are reports also that when attacks are carried out in Jos, that an arrests are made, the aggressors are released on bail, and in fact the governor has complained about this in the past. The next day the aggressors are back in their homes. Your leaders enjoy a bipartisan representation, but are you on the same page as far as these attacks are concerned? And why is your state government helpless, to rein in on aggressors?
Despite the fact that we're on a different party with the governor, the truth of it is that there's no governor in Nigeria that has the ability to control the security situation in any state. All the governor can only show is a political will to be able to address the security situation in any other state. Governors are being called chief security officers merely, but the governor cannot give a commissioner of police order or cannot give any other person order. He can only provide assist or support the security agencies with equipment. Even the equipment, there are some certain kind of, a governor cannot go to the market and buy guns or ammunition. He can just give them cars or any other thing to aid their mobility. So, and that is why we have pushed to see that we amend the constitution by giving governors community police, to amend the constitution to see that vigilantes are being have a say to be able to protect our own community. There are a lot of laws that we are trying to bring into place to see that the people take charge of their security. But the chain of command of security in this country, that it will have to be from the commissioner of police to the IG or to AIG or DIG, and before response is being carried out, nothing can be done. So we need to even amend our constitution to see that we address some of these issues. But at the meantime, what is the confidence? What have the security agencies been able to do with the funds that we have provided? Who has been sacked so far, just like my colleague Sajos have said. So the political will to show the ability of government to address the issue of insecurity is very paramount. The issue of insecurity is not about the issue of party. It's not about the issue of religion. It's not about the issue of ethnicity, but it's about the issue of life, securing the life and property of Nigerians. Because that is the paramount law of the president, first in the constitution. So if a president will fail to discharge the first of such responsibility, then we have a question to ask. He is our president, so we need to demand for answer.
Honorable Bagos, talk to us about this Irigwe militia that is said to be sponsoring the violence. What more do you know about it?
There is no militia on the plateau, that I can assure you. There is no ethnic group that has militia on the plateau. If there could have been any ethnic group that has militia on the plateau, we couldn't have been complaining that our people will be killed. If there is any ethnic group that has militia on the plateau, we could have, those militias could have been the one going after these headsmen. They could have been the one protecting our people. They could have been the one ensuring that our communities are safe. So at times when people just sit down and try to look for a scapegoat, when the youths come out to see how they can protect their own communities, and they have been the ones against, they usually fall victims of security agencies, and they are being paraded as militias. Do you know what, do they really know what the word militia is all about? If today we have militia, and today we say that we have mercenaries in plateau, no single plateau life would be lost. But on daily basis, we are killed, and people come back and say that our ethnic groups have militia. Militia from where? Who is sponsoring those militia?
Well, you have told the people to protect themselves, and I think that's what we've been hearing time and again. If it looks like security agencies are not up to the task, then the people clearly need to find a way to protect themselves. But, you know, still speaking on this move, at least to get a major change, some say it's just to get the attention of the president to work. Some believe, well, let's even start and see how far it will go. I remember on this show last year, it was in April, and we spoke to you, and you said that, you know, there was going to be that security summit. By the way, there are questions about what came out of that report of the summit that the House of Reps held. But you said that, you know what, if after the summit, nothing changes regarding security, then the president, then the impeachment process would begin. That was as far back as April, and, well, clearly nothing happened then. It's been over a year since that. So I wonder, for that summit, that report that came out of the security summit, there was so much expectations, so much recommendations. What came out of it? And honestly, what more can the House, lawmakers do? We'll go to Honorable Ogun on that, but I'd like you to speak to that question first.
Yeah, it's absolutely the bureaucracy and lack of political will from government. As far as the National Assembly members and lawmakers are concerned, we have done the needful. We have brought out motions, we have brought out resolutions on the House. There is no member on that floor of the House, 360 of us, that is not affected directly or indirectly. And the Security Summit proffers solutions in terms of funding, in terms of how government will drive intelligence, in terms of international collaboration. And it's from the Security Summit, mind you, that just a few weeks ago we were able to pass some laws that have to do with anti-terrorism, money laundering, and so on and so forth. And so it's now left for government to be able to execute some of those things that we were able to provide as a result of the Security Summit. So because government has not done anything about it, and that's the last resort, just like I said yesterday, last year, if they have not been able to do anything after the security, we'll start moving for the impeachment process, which we are going to do it. And whether it work or not work, let the people know that we have started something, because we have given them everything. Reports are there on the media on billions of naira, not 1, 2, 3 billion, hundreds of billions that have been provided to security agencies. That if half or 10% of those billions is being given to ASU, maybe some of these youths that have been recruited by some of these people in terms of armed robbery and even to be part of those bandits could have been reduced. During the Goodluck administration, when nomadic education was being given to this to the Fulanis in various areas, they fought against it. But now these people are on rampage. They don't have anything. They don't have education. Nobody knows who they are, and so on and so forth. How do you want this to be addressed?
Thank you so much for your patience to watch from the beginning to the end. I hope you have learned something from the video you have just watched. The video you have just watched is to bring information to your doorstep and for educational purpose. It is not to demonize anybody. Let us watch continuously and see who can be able to make a sense out of every nonsense we are seeing. We must continue. We move. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra is here. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye-bye. See you again.